Hello everyone, and welcome to today's lesson on figurative versus literal language. We're going to learn the difference between the two and see how figurative language makes our writing and speaking more creative, powerful, and fun. So, let's get started. We use words in two main ways, literal and figurative. Literal language is when we say exactly what we mean. Figurative language is when we use our imagination to make words more interesting. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to tell the difference and even use figurative language in your own writing. Literal language means being direct and factual. It says things exactly as they are. For example, this apple is red. That is something we can see, check, and prove. There's no imagination here, it's just a fact. On the other hand, figurative language is creative. It does not mean exactly what it says. For example, this apple is as bright as the sun. Now, of course the apple isn't the sun, but this comparison helps us imagine how shiny or bright the apple looks. That's figurative language at work. Writers and speakers use figurative language to make their words more powerful. It makes sentences more interesting, it helps show emotions, and it allows the reader or listener to picture the idea in their mind. Figurative language makes writing come alive. One type of figurative language is called a simile. A simile compares two different things using the words like or as. For example, he runs like a cheetah. This doesn't mean he's actually a cheetah, it means he runs very fast. Similes help us create vivid pictures. Another type is a metaphor. A metaphor says that something is something else, even though it's not literally true. For example, her smile is sunshine. Of course, her smile isn't really the sun. But this metaphor means that her smile brings warmth and happiness to others. A third type is personification. This is when we give human actions, feelings, or qualities to objects, animals, or nature. For example, the wind whispered in the trees. The wind cannot really whisper, but this description helps us imagine a soft, gentle sound. Personification makes the world around us feel alive. Let's compare literal and figurative language side by side. Literal is plain and factual. Figurative is imaginative and expressive. Both are important, but figurative language makes writing richer and more enjoyable. Let's practice. Listen carefully. The sun danced joyfully across the sapphire sky, painting a masterpiece of warmth and light for the world below. Which type of figurative language is this? Is it A, simile, B, irony, C, personification, or D, symbolism? Yes, the answer is C, personification. The sun cannot really dance or paint, but the sentence makes it feel alive. Here's another one. She was a fragile bird with broken wings, her spirit soaring high above the clouds despite the burden of her past weighing her down. What type of figurative language is this? Is it A, hyperbole, B, metaphor, C, irony, or D, simile? Correct, the answer is B, metaphor. The girl is being compared directly to a fragile bird. This helps us understand her struggles and her strength. Well done! Thank you for learning with me today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more lessons, and comment your own figurative sentences below. I'd love to read them. See you in the next lesson.